to say Malcolm X, but Martin Luther King.
Martin.
Keep trying to use Martin Luther King to like, you know what I'm saying, bring people in and pretty much getting people sick. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just so weird, bro. Like that's just super weird. Like you ain't run that by nobody. Like
Nah.
if you gonna do that kind of stuff, let me just keep my picture up because it's dark. But if you're gonna do that kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying, just keep it basic. Have a basic background. You know what I mean? Don't have no picture of Martin Luther King because to be fair, he does that almost every year. You know what I'm saying? To be fair, he hosts camps for like every holiday. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I don't work with him through the years, so no, I does, but now that's not good. You gotta read the room. You know what I'm saying? You gotta really read the room and understand that that's not cool.
And the dude I talked to was like real respectable. But it was a young black cat, I guess, that be hosting that has been put. I think his name is like Elijah One or something like that. Young cat, so I talked to him and he was like, yeah, I get where you're coming from. He's like, like, like COVID like really affects, like the black community, Latino community, because we don't have the resources, that everybody else got. Yeah. And he was like, I can respect that. He's like, we've canceled that and we've canceled all tournaments for now. And he was like, he's like, I'm a younger dude, so, I reached out to somebody else for some, to get what they were saying. They were saying the same thing as you. So he was like, yeah, he's like, I like to work with you in the future. And he said, yeah, just, like, you could be like an older mentor. He's like, I'm younger to this. So I was like, cool. So yeah, it all worked out.
All good.
Say about it, he not racist, bro. Like from the feel I get from him, he ain't racist from the feel I get from him. But you never know. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like he never gave me those vibes. Like, you know what I'm saying? He never gave me those vibes when I feel like, all right, I gotta watch this motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? At any moment, he probably do something weird. Yeah. But he has had moments to I just say he just money hungry. That's just probably the easiest way to put it. He money hungry because he want to provide for his family. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's the best way I could put it.
Yeah. Yeah, and I told him, I get that. I get everybody got to pay bills. I was like, I get everybody got to pay bills, but you can't do it at the expense of somebody getting sick and dying either. So that's the, like them kids will live to see another basketball tournament. Yeah, you can.
My mom just got her second vaccination.
No.
Okay. See, the beard went to the Nets.
Fat beard.
The beard.
The beard that's got extra flavor in there.
Yeah, all that drama. I mean, it was pissed. I talked to Bug earlier, and they were, because, he came out, I guess, hard enough who was, like, talking about they wasn't good enough for him to stay there. And I'm just like, and he was just like, man, that's a slap in the face. Like, don't talk shit on your way out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, like, because you got a beef with the, the organization, like the player, these 14 other players in the locker room that did shit to you. So I'm just like,
yeah, that's real.
Yeah. Like, don't talk shit because you may get over there and still not win the championship. So don't talk shit.
Real.
You still got to come through. You still got to come through LA.
They not winning shit over there.
Nah.
They not winning shit over there.
Your pictures get funnier and funnier. You can't see them on YouTube. I don't know why you can't see them on YouTube. I pull it up and I can't even. It's not even a thing there.
Whole lot of choppers on your ass.
It just shows me in fucking matchsticks. Let's do this. All right. Y'all about ready?
Yep.
All right. I think the next episode we'll try doing it on that Riverside program. See how that works. See how it looks. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome. It is episode 53 of the All Pro JAFFOs coming to you live on YouTube from the Coach Ness room. Got a little backed up there. Oh, too much Gatorade. Ugh. It's January 13th, Wednesday, 2021. Here, like I said, from Coach Ness room. Breakdown while breaking ground. Brought to you by Groundbreaking Enterprises. Together, we can form a groundbreaking solution. I'm your host, JP, alongside me, as always, the best DJ on the entire West Coast, Mr. DJ Mastix.
What up? What up?
And the craziest 6'10" beast from the Southeast, Mr. Country K.
Konnichiwa, people.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to what's usually Tuesday recaps. It's Wednesday recaps today because I had shit I needed to take care of yesterday. But we come back, super wild card weekend, definitely a big time buzz around this last weekend. One of the big stories, and you know what? Now that I think about it, I probably should have put that up on the board instead of the Rams dominating the Seahawks. I should have put how entertaining watching the Saints-Bears game on fucking Nickelodeon. That was like, they need to do more games like that.
Yeah.
They for real need to do more games like that because that was actually entertaining as hell. Did you guys see any of those?
With the slime bath, I saw the slime bath at the end, yeah, with Peyton.
Oh, you didn't see the slime touchdown?
Nah, I didn't see the slime touchdown.
Yeah, they had 4 cannons on each corner after the Saints scored, and they like blast slime, CGI slime all over the end zone.
Yeah.
That was the only clip I saw. That was the only clip I saw. I didn't see any of the other shit. I saw a picture. They had
The first down
Mitch
marker
Trubisky
was
had like big Google Glass.
Mitch Trubisky won the first Nickelodeon Valuable Player Trophy. There's only 3 players that were put up there. I don't know why Mitchell Trubisky was up there. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm like, they didn't even win. How you gonna get a trophy? And
He won the MVP. He won the MVP. I'm like, they branded that wrong. It's the Nickelodeon. I'm like, yeah, but when you put it to MVP, it's the not valuable player. Not the valuable player on the whole fucking thing. Why Mitch won that? Don't know.
They got a consolation prize.
Hey, real shit. He got a consolation prize because his receivers let him down. Buddy was out there. Hey, on some real shit. Mitch Trubisky played well. He played well in the first half.
Bro, I was for real hoping for a Nick Foles like full-on water boy. Y'all remember when Nick Foles came in? Mud Dogs won the Bourbon Bowl, do you? That's what I was hoping was going to happen. It did not happen that way at all because we've been talking about Nick Foles being the closer, being that guy that can come in during the playoffs and do work. Apparently, the Bears just didn't want to do that, so they lost. Saints handled it pretty bad. So let's start with the Saturday games real quick, and then we'll get into what that board is because we got a lot to talk about. Good thing it's the last game on the list, so we'll go after it then. But first game on the list here, Saturday morning, you had the Colts versus the Bills in what was a pretty damn good game all the way through. Buffalo ended up winning 27-24. First playoff win since 1995. Bills Mafia was going absolutely bananas, going through tables, through couches. You had fans crying in the stands. They were so happy. It's been a long road for Bills Mafia. Glad they got their first playoff win. And, you know, it would have been hell had the Colts come in and won it on the road. It would have been pretty bad for Bills Mafia. But glad they got their first playoff win in a fucking long time. Like I said, 1995 was the last playoff win. So good for them. Good for the Bills. They're off to the divisional round. Next game on the list, Rams and Seahawks. I had that on the board because Rams dominated the Seahawks. We had talked about it last week that the Rams defense was going to get after Russell Wilson, and that's exactly what happened. Fucking 5 sacks in the game. And Caleb made a point saying if they didn't let Russ cook, that they were going to lose. And that's pretty much what ended up happening. They didn't really they were relying on a run game that wasn't there. They were trying to run the ball a whole lot more with Carson and everything like that, but it just was not working for them. They couldn't get Russ into a rhythm. So therefore, defense got to him again. And I pointed that out on Twitter and stuff like that too. The offensive needs, or actually the whole entire needs for the Seattle Seahawks this offseason, their top 5 needs are offensive lineman, DB, offensive lineman. That's all they need, because Russ cannot be continuing to get killed every single year.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can't win championships if your offensive line isn't solid. You know, if Russ is going to even have a shot at winning an MVP or another Super Bowl for that matter, his offensive line needs to improve. You cannot be the top 3 sack quarterback every single year and expect to really have some complete success. You know, so when's Russ's contract up? Do we know this?
I got a slightly coming in.
It's in and out.
All right, so since I'm in right now,
yeah,
I got a different take. I feel like it was a big defensive game, the whole game, and just
30 to 20 doesn't really suggest defensive, no?
It's a 10-point game, and on top of that, they scored 30. Like, the game was pretty fucking close until, like, I'll say what, the mid-fourth, like early fourth quarter. That's when they kind of like pulled away, because it was pretty close the whole time, because Seattle defense was rolling too until fucking what's my guy name, Bobby Wagner got hurt, and Aaron Donald got hurt.
Wolford,
no,
so who was originally the starter, he got hurt. He banged up his neck. Huh?
Do you think Jamal Adams' hit was dirty? I really wanted to ask this, and I'm glad you brought it up. I think that shit was dirty as fuck. He could have not hit him at all. He gave himself up. He was going to the ground. He could have touched him down. Jamal Adams was trying to make a big hit on the backup quarterback, and you hit the crown of his head. Come on, bro. That was unnecessary as fuck. Dude was fighting already.
Yeah, it was hard to defend that. So then after that, Jared Goff comes in. He's basically the emergency quarterback. He's playing with a thumb on his throwing hand that's just been surgically repaired. Stitches aren't even really healed on it yet. You know, so he comes in there, and you know what? For a guy who had a busted thumb basically the entire time, 9 for 19, 155 with a touchdown. I mean, not too bad. I mean, he had a fucked up hand. But the story of the game by far was Cam Akers. You know, 28 attempts, 131 yards, most by any Rams rookie in the playoffs, and the touchdown. So like Cam Akers basically had the team on his back for the majority of the game. And the defense scored a couple points too. You know, if Goff throws for a touchdown, that's the only touchdown, and then a rushing touchdown. That's 14 points. The rest of them, 30 points. That's all defense and special teams. You know, so defense, we talked about it. The Rams' defense is no joke. So I think Seattle, and let's be real, Seattle normally in a home field scenario with fans is pretty fucking tough to play. It's pretty damn tough to play, but without fans, they don't have that edge anymore. You know what I mean? Not at home, at least. You know, and you had Russell Wilson only threw for 174 yards, 27 attempts. Caleb was talking about he needed to be throwing for like 40 to 50 attempts, getting cooking for them to win the game. He threw less than 30. He threw for 2 touchdowns, but he also threw a pick. You know, so
yeah, but
pick
the
six.
thing is, I'm not just going off straight stats. Like that's my thing. Like I watched the game and all the way up until the Bucs game started. I'm gonna be very honest. All the way up till the Bucs game started, which I was going back and forth because the Bucs game was kind of dry in the beginning.
Yeah. Dry, why?
I went
Because
back
Washington was holding you guys down for a little bit. You were getting a little nervous over there.
No, it was just no. It was back and forth. I didn't get nervous until the fourth quarter. I'm be honest. I didn't get nervous in the fourth quarter. I was full-fledged nervous then. But no, to be honest, I'm telling you, like watching that game, the Rams was on Russell's ass. They O-line for sure is trash. Right? The O-line was trash. But Carson was fucking doing this thing a little bit. Carson was doing this thing. Watching that game, bro, Carson had some runs in that game. Well, I was like, okay, Carson, like that's a good run coming back. Like he had a couple runs where it's like he made first downs.
He had 77 total yards.
You know what I'm saying? How many?
He had 77 rushing yards. Russ had 50.
But that's what I'm saying. Carson having 77 yards. Like I say, he had some good runs. He had some good runs. So I seriously think that if they get their O-line together and possibly get like a tight end, because they tight end pissed me off. Who they had in for Olsen, he pissed me the fuck off. He dropped like 2 passes. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. You gotta be fucking kidding me. And then, but I'm just to be all the way honest, bro, and fair. That hockey, that's not even Russell's fault. That game's not even Russell's fault. It wasn't like Russell wasn't doing nothing. He had.
No, right. He was doing like a lot. But again, that Rams defense is insane. You can't take the Rams defense at all for granted. So it's just like, I don't know, man. With that offensive line, with the front seven that the Rams have, I didn't think they stood a chance, to be honest. I picked the Rams last week, though, too. And I said the same thing. Aaron Donald threw that ass.
They could have beat them, but I feel like the Rams got even more motivated when Adams fucking hit Warford like that.
Yeah, I think so, too. There was a lot of motivation.
Knowing me, if I'm on Warford, I see him. You hit my teammate like that, we finna beat the shit out you, bro. Like not like fighting, but like we finna beat. Like you know what I'm saying? I mean, if we gotta throw him, I'll throw him. But I'm just saying, like, in this game, we finna beat y'all ass on this field, bro. Especially they call like that. I was like, all right, for sure, we finna beat y'all now. For sure, we finna beat y'all ass now.
Yep, for sure.
And they was on Russell's ass.
They over Russell.
I agree, but I think I respect people. Line.
You need to have like a mobile Wi-Fi with you, like a little miniature like router or something that you can take with you on the go, so you have Wi-Fi anywhere.
I haven't bought my new router yet. Somebody in trouble. I'm gonna just say that right now. Somebody getting the fucking trouble.
Yeah, somebody's in trouble back there.
That's mama voice. That's mama voice right there. I know what that is. I looked up. I was like, I'm like, my parents in Florida.
Matt's like, I gotta go handle this real quick. Hold on.
Hey, no, real shit. I heard that. I was like, yo, somebody was getting the fucking trouble.
That's too funny.
But no, seriously, bro.
Everything good? Everything all settled down?
And just these walls are thin, so they be like running back and forth with the dog by the door, so you always hear Onyx barking. I'm like, man, like shut up! I'm trying to record.
First,
so I can't wait till I finish the garage this weekend, and I'm gonna be out there, so I ain't gotta worry about it. Yeah,
even better. Seattle, that was a third home playoff loss in team history, the second one towards the Rams. So out of the 3 home playoff losses, 2 of them are from the Rams.
Makes sense.
So yeah, Seahawks are done. Colts are done. Next game on here, the Buccaneers versus the football team. The Washington football team, who actually played a pretty damn good game, going all the way up to the end, but the Bucs, just too much for them in the end, 31-23. The Washington football team, valiant run, but they are out. Bucs move on to the next round. Brady, his 31st career playoff win, most by a QB since 1950. And Kay's got to have that picture. You can't see it on YouTube, but we can see it here. Just that look of, see? Told you so. But yeah, Kay was definitely nervous. He was off of social media for a little bit in that fourth quarter. There was a lot of silence on your end, man.
Hey, I said I was nervous in the fourth quarter. After that, I was like, fuck my phone, fuck everything else. I burnt my fingers. Just so you know what the fuck I'm talking about. I burnt the fuck out of my fingers, not paying attention. My boy, he kept fucking hitting me like, yo. Like every time, bro, I was so locked in. And then when he went upstairs, he was just like, fuck this. He left the garage and was just like, fuck this, you can have the rest of that. I'm gonna go upstairs because I was so analytical. Bro, I was breaking down football the whole time, dog. I was like, he was just like, fuck this, I'm done. You know what I mean? So he's like, I'm not doing 2 football games full of this shit.
Oh man. Yeah, Buccaneers go. They win the game. Now they're going they're gonna have to go to New Orleans. Get to that game. But yeah, Ravens and the Titans played each other on Sunday morning. Hey, you know how we talked about that stat, that 4-0 road team stat that we just talked about? We said that it was bullshit, like it's a stupid stat, like that doesn't mean shit. We thought the Titans were going to win. Yeah, that stat turned around and said, fuck you, it does mean something, because the Ravens went and won the game 20-13 against the Titans, knocking the Titans out just like the Titans did to the Ravens last year. Yeah, and then at the end of the game, Marcus Peters gets a pick, and we know the history between these two teams. Pretty much the entire team headed to the 50-yard line, and way bye-bye. Time to go home. You're done.
And they shut the rushing leader down. On top of that, like, he rushed for 40 yards.
Yep, that was
and they stomped out their logo.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. Like, they straight up just handed it to the Titans. And, hey, they're moving on. Titans are done. Ravens can finally, and Lamar can finally get a little bit of the stigma off of him. There was a lot of stigma of, can he win a playoff game? He's great in the regular season. Even we were having that conversation. Like, he's great in the regular season, but then playoffs come, it's not really all that good. Well, this last week, he played pretty damn well. And the Ravens winning the game is definitely the result of some Lamar Jackson magic with that 48-yard touchdown run. That was, just blew past everybody. Just the speed of that guy, it is stupid. So,
well, two things.
Go ahead.
Firstly, you said it right. He ran the 48-yard run extremely well because he had to run like that to win that game.
Yep.
That's firstly. Secondly, the reason why he that fast because he's from Florida. So that's just neither here nor there. That's actually everywhere.
Lamar Jackson went 17 for 24 with 179 passing yards, but he also had 16 attempts rushing for 136 yards and a touchdown. Him and Cap are the only quarterbacks to ever rush for over 100 yards in a playoff game. So that's Lamar literally put the ball in his hands and just ran with it. Said, I'm just going to handle this game all on my own. And that's what he did. That's exactly what he did. So good for them. Good for the
Hey,
Ravens.
man, sometimes you got to
What?
Sometimes you got to race.
Sometimes you got to race. And against Lamar, you kind of always lose. Unless you're Tyreek Hill. But
Which I think he's from Florida as well.
yeah, most of the speed guys are from Florida.
Speed State, baby.
You're running from them Gators out there. That's what.
Firstly, running from Gators works on your agility because you run zigzag and they'll roll up. So it works on your agility. Running from the Federales is a whole different.
That's a whole other type of speed.
Yeah,
that's 3.9 speed.
Yeah, that running from gunshots, all that kind of stuff. Like, yeah.
Wild southeast, right?
I mean, that's in Texas too. Y'all walk around with guns, shotguns everywhere.
Everybody's carrying out there.
Front of white Broncos, black Broncos, all kind of shit.
Even the grandmas and stuff out there are packing.
Yeah, on the rocking chair got a whole shotgun,
little mini 22s.
Shit, no, grandma can shoot the shotty. What are you talking about? Yep. She'll pierce a motherfucker 80 yards away.
Get out my just fucking shoot the shit out of her satellite dish or some crazy shit. Yes, fucking shooting grandpa accidentally in the face like fucking Dick Cheney type of shit. Hilarious.
You think she got the shakies? You think she got the shakies? She got that finger on the trigger. As soon as she get that finger on the trigger, that motherfucker calm as hell. That was as soon as she touched that trigger, like, oh, what the fuck happened?
She became a Navy SEAL in like 2 seconds. What the hell happened?
Oh, give up. Please don't hit me.
Oh, shit. All right, so moving on to the next game, we were talking about the Nickelodeon game, the Saints versus the Bears. Pretty damn entertaining. So entertaining that NFL Network re-aired it, the Nickelodeon version, on NFL Network. That was pretty fucking funny. It was pretty entertaining, I gotta say. It was pretty damn good. And it was simple, like all the way they described the game was super simplified. So anybody who never understood the game of football could definitely understand the game of football while watching the Nickelodeon version. Very easy. But it was funny too. Like obviously it was childish and it's made for kids because it's Nickelodeon. But even then, like it was pretty entertaining. Celebration wise, like with the touchdown, slime, the CGI slime, and all the descriptions and everything of penalties. It was all pretty good. It was all entertaining.
Hold on. I think because I got something. Hey, look, I think it's fucked up that the NFL put the fucking Saints game on. Yeah.
Why?
Kamara just fined for wearing red and green cleats his last game. His first game back, you on Nickelodeon? Everywhere? What the fuck? How you gonna sit here talking about we gotta have tradition and all of this for his uniform, but you putting slime and googly eyes on players? What kind of fucked up shit is that? That's so fucked. Give Alvin Kamara his money back. Give Alvin his money back. Give Alvin his money back. Give Alvin his money back, fam. That's so fucked up, man. For real, give him his money back, man. I'm hashtagging that after the episode. Give Alvin his money back.
It was too good. They should, honestly, they really should have more games on Nickelodeon. It'd be pretty hilarious. Pretty fucking hilarious to have that stuff on there. New Orleans. I think Caleb called the score, or at least he called the Bears score. He said the Saints were going to win like 41-9. They won 21-9. So he's off by 20 points.
He called almost all the games.
Yeah,
if you really look, he called the Bucks game. He called the Bucks game. He called he damn near called the Titans game. He fucking I think he almost called the Saints game. He like almost called all the games. I was impressed. I was impressed.
He knows his shit, man. What can I tell you? He has that quarterback perspective, I guess. It's just what it is with him.
Yeah, I mean, I think too, like, a guy named Baker.
Well, I guess if we're going to talk about Baker, Browns versus Steelers, 48-37. The Browns ended up winning. Look, I just got to say this. Claypool came out on his TikTok live and all that shit after the game. Said, yeah, it was a bad loss, but Browns about to get clapped in the next round anyway. All right, look, bro, you were talking shit beforehand, and y'all got your asses whooped. There is no excuse for the fucking shit kicking that they took this last weekend. You had a team that was without their head coach. You had a team that was without 5 starters, and they didn't even practice the full week. They didn't even practice the full week for a game plan, and they came in and not just like beat the Steelers, they beat down the Steelers. Like, it was absolute ass whooping going into halftime, 28-0. Just absolute, dude. It wasn't even close. I mean, I know like 48-37 shows that it kind of got closer towards the end, but I kind of feel like the Browns are starting all their fucking second and third string by then because Steelers didn't stand a fucking chance the entire game. You had Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt going absolutely bonkers the entire game. I mean, the yardage doesn't really show much, but if you look at, like Kay said before with fucking what's his name? I already forgot his name, Kay. Who were we talking about? Kay's gone. Anyways, but Nick Chubb had 76 yards. Kareem Hunt had 48 yards and 2 touchdowns. Nick Chubb also had 69 yards through the air and a receiving touchdown. Jarvis Landry had 92 in a tug, and Baker Mayfield had 263 and 3 touchdowns. So like, I would be the Steelers straight up shit the bed on this one because they basically set up their own fate by sitting all of their guys in Week 17 against the Browns. Even though you probably should have pulled like what the Bills did, start them like the first half to get the, motor kind of running. They had a stint where they had lost 4 fucking straight. You need to have your guys, on point. So they go into this game. Like, I don't know if they just took them lightly or if it's just karma for that ass. Because the Steelers they absolutely completed the absolute worst collapse in NFL history. To start 11-0, to then lose 4 straight, and then letting another team get into the playoffs, and that team coming back to bite you in the ass by not even practicing, and they don't even have their head coach.
Can't
Like,
beat your
what
ass.
is pay for you team, man? That's just absolutely terrible. And me and Kay had talked about it. Like, yeah, I give Baker Mayfield some credit on this one. He had a good game. But he had a really good game because the amount of disrespect that the Steelers have for their opponents, even though they're not really that good. With Juju dancing on the logos and then saying the Browns is still the Browns and then getting that ass whooped after saying that, you would think after all the shit they're losing with all the shit talking and all that other kind of stuff, you would think they would just shut the fuck up, complete the job, and then do your talking or whatever after. And even afterwards, Claypool being the Browns, they're just going to lose in that. That's okay. While they're out there actually competing to get to the next round. You're going to be sitting your ass at home doing TikTok lives.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be fucking fun. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure it's going to be fun watching the Browns move on while you're sitting at home. Because watch, now because of all of that, the Browns are going to fuck around and somehow make it, to the AFC Championship game, maybe even to the Super Bowl, just to shit on the Steelers. I kind of think maybe a little bit of an overreaction here, but I just think now the Steelers just inherited the Browns' curse. So the Browns had that curse for a long period of time where it didn't matter. That saying came up, the Browns will always be the Browns. I think that just got passed to the Steelers, at least as long as they have wide receivers who won't shut the fuck up.
As long as they got Big Ben rape his ass.
Well, he's probably done. Yeah, I think he's done.
I mean, I called that shit, but I was been trying to say him and Drew Brees done. They both riding the sunset together. I called that shit like 4 months ago. But I'm saying,
my question is this: if you're the Steelers, you have a quarterback who just came off Tommy John surgery, and you have him throwing damn near more than any other quarterback in the whole league. Like, why are you not developing a run game? Why are you not just? Are you literally going to rely on these receivers the entire time? Because if that's the case, that's the reason why you lost.
Bruh, James Conner is a solid runner.
Yeah, but he hasn't done shit all year.
Granted, he should be a backup because he's a backup. To be honest with you, he's not a starter. He's a third down back, come in and give you like 15 yards on third down.
I could agree.
But like, I'm beyond. But at the same time, bro, they need a quarterback bad as a motherfucker. They need to go and get a quarterback. Like, they need to try to trade up. You need to trade the fuck up something. You got to trade something, bro. You got to give up something. You might have to give up something to get trade up because you're not getting no running back in the 20s. You're not getting all the running back 20s. I'm gonna let you know that. This ain't last year where it's like people needed too much shit. You know what I'm saying? This year it's like.
You think Najee Harris quarterbacks goes in the top 10?
Couple hours. Yeah.
Najee Harris, the running back out of Alabama.
Yes.
Top 10?
Why you don't think he goes top 10? You keep asking that question. I'm like, yeah, he goes top 10. So think about it.
You keep cutting in and out. That's why I'm. See, like right now.
Hold on. Raj. Oh.
Good Lord, man. All right. Well, man, so now the matchups are this. We have the Rams versus the Packers, Ravens versus Bills, Browns versus Chiefs, Bucks versus Saints. That's
I don't know. I think the Browns going to beat the Chiefs. I think the Browns going to shock the Chiefs and beat the Chiefs. I think the Browns is going to, like, after watching this week, I think the Browns might beat the Chiefs this week.
Mad Sticks, no.
Yep.
I agree.
No.
I think the Browns beat the Chiefs by, like, a touchdown.
This is the Chiefs. This isn't the Steelers. This isn't like any other this is the Chiefs we're talking about here.
Yep. I think the Browns are going to beat the Chiefs by 7.
I do too. Because you're not understanding one Kareem Hunt pissed. He wanted a dual threats. Nick Chubb ride with Kareem Hunt till the wheels fall off. They like running mates. That's Bonnie and Clyde over there. You know what I'm saying? But both dudes. You know what I'm saying? And Kareem Hunt said it's personal. It's personal for both of them. Baker Mayfield ride with his teammates. He rides with them to the sunset. You know what I mean? So I don't think you understand.
I don't know, man.
I don't think you really understand. The Chiefs been winning games by 3 points.
Yeah, the Chiefs ain't been winning by no big margins. They
ain't been blowing people out.
Skirting through all season.
They've been barely winning.
And who would have thought like the Browns would have like put the smack down on the Steelers this week? I stopped watching after the first quarter. I'm like, man, no reason. I'm like, I don't even need to watch no more. This ain't even fun to watch no more.
Andy Reid is 7-0 career record as a head coach versus Cleveland.
I don't know. So you're
At home, bro. As amazing as that would be to see, I don't see that happening, bro.
Hey, he tried to hold on to this Baker hate. He tried to hold on to this Baker hate.
It's not even Baker hate. It's just you got to look at an all-around team here. Like,
bro,
let's be real. If the Browns would have gone without a head coach and without a week's worth of practice or whatever against the Chiefs, this wouldn't even be a conversation right now.
I don't get why. If the Chiefs did this, the Browns did the same shit they did this past fucking week, they'd have beat everybody left. Go ahead and fucking tell me something different. Tell me something different. They would have beat everybody in the fucking playoffs right now. If the Browns put up 28 points in the first quarter, they beat everybody left. All right, that's what I'm trying to figure out. And the Chiefs defense suspect. That's first. They defense suspect. They've been barely winning fucking games. Pat Mahomes can throw as much as he want to Tyreek, but they get a chance. Your defense gonna get destroyed. Your defense gonna get destroyed because they ain't gonna stop the run game. They finna get destroyed. And this man right here finna go off again. You're not understanding. The Browns finna beat them. First, I want to talk about how they lined up the playoffs. How you put out a bracket and the Bucs supposed to play the fucking Packers this week, and then you switch it up and say we supposed to play the Saints. And then you say it's a divisional round. Hold on. You say it's a divisional round. The Browns supposed to play the Ravens. They're in the same division. Browns supposed to play the Ravens out the gate. The Bills supposed to play the Chiefs.
Don't take divisional round seriously.
I know, I understand
that. That's not literally what it means. Look at it. Look, the lowest seed plays the highest seed. You weren't expecting the Seahawks to lose to the Rams. That's why you thought that you were going to be going up against the Packers. That's why. The Rams were number 6. So now they're going up against the Packers. Next highest seed is 2. Next lowest seed is you guys. That's the Saints. So,
all right. So anyway, back to my original point. I seriously don't think you understand how fluent the Browns playing right now. I was trying to tell you that coach, bro. That coach had fucking what's buddy name? Kirk Cousins looking nasty. He had Kirk Cousins looking nasty, and you think he was gonna make Baker's better than Kirk Cousins, bro? Baker's better than Kirk Cousins. You think he wasn't gonna do that with Baker? I've been trying to tell you. I said Freddie Kitchens was the reason why, because he got no development. You was in there for 2 years, and neither one of your head coaches tried to develop you. Well, the 3 he had basically, because he had an interim head coach, which was actually it was Freddie. So never mind. The 2 coaches he had. But yeah, the 2 coaches he had. Bro, they wouldn't develop Baker. And he got to a coach that's going to show him the offense, develop, show him how to fucking beat defenses in the NFL, show him the offense, and give him understanding on how to fucking play at a professional level. With his attributes and his intangibles, bro, I don't think you understand how nice Baker really is. Baker is a Tim Tebow if he dipped him in black culture. He's still a white dude, but Baker be fucking dancing his ass off. He know rap music. Like, come on, bro. Like, Baker be running around the Bears stadium. I mean, not the Bears, the fucking Brown stadium doing them fucking progressive commercials looking like a black daddy on Saturday mornings. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you really look at Baker like okay. Okay, Baker, all right. I have fried turkeys. I have fried turkeys with a roll and some slippers on. Like, what's happening?
Oh my God.
And the whole one when they had to fucking warn them down. Like, you like, come on, bro. I just came through here, like.
Holy shit.
Hey, for real. I'm telling you, I'm a fan of Baker. I'm still a buck to the end. I'm a fan of Baker Mayfield, bro. He had me. Hey, look, He had me when he told him to hold my in college. I was like, oh, he did that to Kansas? Oh man. Hey man. Then he went out there and started balling and did, bruh. He was a two-time walk-on, won the Heisman, took his team far. He had a suspect defense there, lost the game, number 1 pick in the draft, had the Browns. Bro, that's not his fault. He had the Browns, and now they in the playoffs. I've been trying to tell you, just think about it. If the Browns had Joe Flacco, they still would have missed the playoffs. If the Browns had Jameis Winston, they would have missed the playoffs.
Yeah.
If the Browns had a few different quarterbacks, they would have missed the playoffs. Baker made plays. Bro. That's why I say he a better version of Tim Tebow.
His running backs are also.
Hey, man, look. That's not his fault. That's not his fault that Kareem Hunt fell in his lap. That's not his fault that they drafted Chubb from Georgia.
I'm not saying it's his fault at all. I'm just saying he's doing pretty well at utilizing the best guys that he has.
Who the hell not doing that? Who not doing that? The Niners was doing that. Had Jimmy G looking nice as fuck than everybody else except for me. I told you Jimmy was suspect than a motherfucker to begin with. Y'all like, no, Jimmy G good. All right. Okay. I'm like, you like, oh yeah.
Jimmy was doing just fine until they stopped running the ball. That's what it was. He was doing just fine until they stopped running the ball. That's a coaching decision on that. Hopefully.
Told you I had B-Rabbit.
Hopefully. We'll never get through that goddamn situation again.
Speaking of coaching, ain't y'all about to lose y'all DC to the Eagles?
Not yet. There's still hope.
What hope? That man don't had 2 interviews with 2 different teams. He gone. He don't show up out.
There's still hope. He hasn't been signed yet.
Man, he out. He don't had 2 interviews with the Eagles already. He gone, bro. He gone. You gonna be mad as hell because your wife gonna be laughing at you.
Haha, we got your defensive coordinator. Yeah.
Oh no, the fact that you have a dramatic change in your team now. I don't think your team gonna hold up with a new D coordinator like that. I don't think your defense is gonna hold up them old ass players. He was doing just enough for Richard Sherman to look solid still. That man old as hell be getting torched. He was getting torched in the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Yeah, bro. Y'all finna get ran through again. Y'all finna get ran through again. Especially in your division. You think Colorado?
We'll see who we end up picking up.
No.
We'll see. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're coming towards the end of the show. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. I don't know if anybody who was here with YouTube Live with us before we officially started the show, we were talking about it. We might be on a different platform this next Friday. We've been using Zoom, obviously, this entire time to be on YouTube and everything like that. But I think with this new platform that we might be using, I'm not guaranteeing that we're going to be using it, but we probably do like a test run with it or something like that tomorrow. But we might be on a different platform because we just want to add something more to the program with what we have currently right now. And we think this other platform will be able to let us do that. So again, we'll see you guys on Friday. You guys know where to find us on Twitter and everything like that at the JAFFO's AP and Alpha PBP for Pineda Bros Productions Twitter. Go to PBP Sports on Instagram and then Facebook. Go to Pineda Bros Productions and then join the Facebook group, the JAFFOs, to be able to talk with us, ask questions, whatever it is that you guys want to do for our next guests, whoever it is we have on the show. If you have questions for them, go through those platforms. Use the hashtags AskTheJaffos and the hashtag JoinThePack. Matt6, where do they find you at, bro?
DJMatt6.com, DJ Matt6 on IG, Instagram. You can also find me at the Allies for Black Lives Placer County page on Facebook. Yep.
Okay, where they find you, bro?
You can find me in the drop top, cruising the street. Whole lot of choppers on yeah. Anyway, so yeah, you can find me on all social media platforms. At you know what I'm saying, Country K863. That's KOUNTRY K863. That's on all social media platforms. Make sure you hit me. You put hashtag don't forget the K. And make sure you watch these football games, man. Get them some love. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you watch some basketball games. Make sure you go exercise yourself, even though we in the house like that. Shout out to Sacramento for getting opened up a little bit, because I heard about the open up in Sac. I'm definitely coming out there this weekend because I'm gonna go to my boy house and I'm watching the game. Believe that. I got my thermometer. I don't have my test. I'm good. We don't have the quarantine check already. We good. So I mean the COVID check. So we good. So I'm gonna do that. Been COVID safe. Stay COVID safe. This is a long outro, but I'm just hitting the filibuster right now. I'm not even gonna lie to you because I want to let it be known that fuck the Aints, because y'all ain't been shit. Y'all choking the playoffs. I kept breaking up earlier and I was trying to make all these points. Y'all choking the fucking playoffs. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. Nobody cheated y'all. Y'all mad as hell the Rams got y'all. I wanted y'all to play them niggas again, get your revenge on the Rams. You weren't about us. Don't trip. You forgot that the Lakers fucking lost to the Clippers twice and then the Lakers ended up winning the chip. That's neither here nor there though. Yeah, that's neither here nor there though. You should be glad I ain't have my Lakers shit. I'm a Miami Heat fan, but shit, man. Hey, look, in Florida, we were every team. I just make sure I got my ordinary station there first. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, hey, look, don't get it twisted though. LeBron and Brady like this, and y'all talk shit about LeBron the same way y'all talk shit about Brady. So you best believe they got the same kind of I'm talking about. So, you better wake up.
He's got to get in as much.
I'm getting all my shit in. I'm getting all my
in and out.
Yeah, he about to be sad after this weekend too. So
man, no.
The Saints ran through y'all last time y'all played. So we're gonna be talking about who that this weekend.
Look,
who that weekend.
Because I'm definitely gonna say who that going to the house. Y'all sorry ass niggas, man. That's what the fuck I'm asking all these motherfucking questions. Firstly, I want to let it be known. The Bengals used that who that shit back in the 80s. I'm gonna just
who they.
Who the fuck else? We gonna make this shit New style bounce. I hope you motherfuckers ain't bite fucking goddamn Bengals. I hope y'all did that shit first. I don't know the origin. I don't know who did it first, but I'm just gonna let it be known. I know.
I think from the looks of it, who that seems a little bit more authentic than who they.
Yeah.
But look, if you put your but look, how many times you been to Cincinnati? Exactly. You don't know how the fuck they get down out there. Look at Kenyon Martin. He from Cincinnati. He'll beat the shit out of a lot of people. Don't get it twisted. Hey, look, Cincinnati got a lot of hood in them. But hey, look, they got a lot of hood in them. So who they could be, who they over there? Goddamn with the goddamn, you know what I'm saying? So hey now, they got like this Texas out that motherfucker. Hey, look, I'm just being honest. Shit, my name is Country K, so I had to goddamn let y'all know. But at the same time, to his point, we lost, but we had to acclimate Brady week 1. It's a generator offense. That's 1/3 of the fucking team. You got to acclimate him. So I'll take that loss. I said we was gonna lose that game. I called that shit. Did I not? I ain't called a blowout, but I said we was gonna lose. I said we're gonna lose that game.
I remember you saying we're gonna blow out the Aints.
I said the second game. I never anticipated getting AB, bro. Let's just be all the way honest with it. I never anticipated getting AB. So if you think about it, that shit happened. Like that happened. We got whooped. All right, cool. AB know the fucking playbook now. He not gonna run the wrong routes. It ain't gonna be no overthrown ball to a pick because AB run the wrong fucking route. Ain't gonna be none of that. So the man name is fucking Tom Brady, 6-ring Brady, Tom Brady, motherfucking You know what I'm saying? Stop fucking playing with him.
AB about to get 3
Problem
catches
he had.
that whole game. That's all he getting. So he not non-factor.
Say what?
3
AB
catches.
getting 3 catches that whole game. He gonna be a non-factor.
How many yards Zeke had this year?
AB?
Less than 500.
I think AB got more receiving yards than Zeke got rushing. And Zeke played 16. Zeke played 16. AB played 8. I'm just cool. Hey there.
We ain't talking about Dallas right now, though. We talking about Tampa.
Hey, you brought yourself to this table.
Oh, shit.
You can't
On that
table.
note, thank you guys. Thank you guys for hanging out.
And hand out gifts. Everybody get gifts. Josh got B Rabbit as a coach, and he got underperformers on his team. You know what I'm saying? Mad Sticks. You know what I mean? He got a whole bunch of underperformers, and I feel sorry for Dak. That's it.
Yeah,
I feel so bad for Dak Prescott. I do. I feel bad.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for chilling with us for episode 53. We'll see you guys on Friday for 54. Take care of yourselves, mask up, stay safe. See you guys. Deuce.